Hey there everyone, Ink Dweller's back. Sorry I haven't been on the channel for a while. I've been very busy. Anyway, this is the Bad Batch as Samurai, or Ronin now, because spoilers for the show, they no longer have a master or obey anyone, really. So, for this piece I decided to go with all samurais for a breed challenge instead of just doing Marvel stuff, because most of the stuff on my channel is Marvel, so I want to breach out and try other things. I've done Star Wars before with Mandalorians, Wonder and Vision as Mandalorians, and the Fantastic Four. Not my best pieces. I feel like I've come a long way since then. Anywho, I'm doing each and every one in their 4 different forms and trying to capture the essence of their different capabilities and different personalities and put them into perspective in that armour. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and let's get into the drawings. I did Wrecker. He seemed simpler to do. He was big, he's bulky, he's strong. I felt like that gave me more freedom to play around with his armour. I'm happy with how I made his mask look a bit yokai or oni, which are demons in Japanese folklore. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. There's a bit of detail to his armour, although he's mostly covered by the other figures in the drawing. You can't always win with these, but it doesn't matter. I enjoy drawing it, and I hope you enjoy this as well. It's kind of obvious he's very clever and he's more nimble than the rest. I gave him a kunai and a katana for fighting, though I wish I gave him a kunai to Hunter, because he often carries around a knife himself. And I feel like this might be one of my weaker ones, but hey, it all changes. You can't be perfect, can you? For Echo, I just initially I decided to give him a prosthetic arm, but then I was like, it's a bit plain and it didn't really appeal to me as much, so I decided to make his arm like, if anyone's seen the anime Dororo, you have to be above 15 to have seen it. He has his arms as blades underneath prosthetic arms. Really happy with how it turned out. I gave him a blade for an arm so he could fight with a sword and a blade for an arm, or if he ever loses the sword, he'll use the blade. Echo was one of my favourites during the Clone Wars series, so I was like, alright, let's see how I can do this. And I've been like this drawing of him. I hope I've done it well. Crosshair, I tried to give him a little more of a unique pose. Gave him his symbol that he usually has on his helmet. Kind of happy with how he turned out. Trying to expand a little more. Trying to be a bit more creative and experimental in these pieces. But yeah, I think I left him with a couple of katanas on his belt because in them days the guns only fired one round because they were flintlocks, if I recall correctly. Fired one round, then you're going to have to grab another gun to shoot. Maybe it would have been better if I made him an archer, but then he'd feel a bit like Hawkeye. I'm happy with how Hunter turned out. Tried a different pose. I don't think I've done a pose like this before in anything really. And I had some fun trying out new and trying to experiment. It's always fun when you try to experiment. As an artist, that's what you should always do. When drawing, painting, just experiment, see what works. Try out new things, you never know what you might like. For the final bit, I thought, let's give them a battlefield. A load of debris of their fallen comrades of the other clone troopers with weapons, smoke, a dirty, war-torn battlefield. It seemed quite appropriate for them, especially after the Clone Wars. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this drawing, and I hope you have a lovely day.